Hi there, I'm Shannon. I'm the esthetician behind the blog Practical Skin Tuition, and I'm here with you today to share some tips on how to help reduce dark circles and puffiness around the eye area, and also to help reduce sinus pressure if you're prone to seasonal allergies and you get a lot of sinus headaches, especially heading right into allergy season as we are about to do. This is something that I use for my clients when they come in to see me in New York in the spa. So let's get started. I am going to be using today, I'm going to be using my Rodan & Fields Redefine Age Anti-Aging Cream. This is an eye cream that has ingredients that help with dark circles and puffiness already, as well as some anti-aging peptides. And you want to use something that is pretty balmy. It's got a little bit of slip to it. This is a pretty moisturizing eye cream, so it gives me a really nice glide across the skin. You might even find that mixing a tiny bit of coconut oil or jojoba oil into your eye cream will give you a little bit better slip. You don't need to press hard in order to move lymph from around the eyes. Plus, the eye area is very delicate, so you don't want to be tugging and pulling on the eye area a lot. You want to be able to glide just across it. The lymph actually, the whole lymph system in the body is actually just a few layers below, right with the skin. So you don't need to use a lot of pressure in order to move it. It's just right there. So a little bit of pressure will move it right along. So I am using probably about just a small size. This is a little bit more than I would usually use if I were going to be just putting an eye cream on. Probably about twice what I would normally put on, but this is going to give me a little bit more glide so that I can move my fingers around without tugging. And I like to just work with these two fingers, and I like to start by just applying a little bit so that there's some already on my skin so that I have a little slip for this. I like to work right up here, and this is one area where you can use a little bit more pressure because repetitive movement, so when you're frowning at people a lot, repetitive movement will cause a lot of wrinkles. So we're going to work right in here on the 11s that people get when they frown at people a lot, and we're going to just kind of stretch those muscles right back out. Plus, working in this area of the face is very calming and soothing. It actually works over an energy channel if you ever learn about Chinese medicine or anything like that. So this can be very calming and soothing. So we just like to work in here just a little bit. You can go as quickly or as slowly as you want. I'm just kind of demonstrating the techniques today. So then we're going to start working right around the tear duct. And in here, again, you can still use a little bit of pressure. There's actually several natural pressure points right here along the bottom of the brow. So right about where the brow starts, then you should find the pressure point. You'll feel it. Your body will tell you when you hit it. There's actually a natural indentation in the bone, and you'll also feel it feels like intense pressure, but at the same time you can feel something is releasing, and I just found mine right here, and I'm just going to kind of sit on that for a second. This really helps to release a lot of sinus pressure if you've got a headache that's like right here. If you have a lot of congestion in your sinuses, this will actually help to drain out some of the congestion. And it'll also help to start moving that lymph around, because when it starts to build up, we'll actually build up puffiness all through here. So we're just going to work that. And then there's another one just a little bit further up, so I like to kind of sit on those for just a second. And like I said, you'll feel, your body will tell you where it is. And we're going to go to the other side and just kind of work back and forth a little bit on these different pressure points. And then you want to just take like a couple of sweeps. You can work all the way the length from the tear duct across the brow. And these sweeps, you really want these sweeps to be a lot lighter, because all we're trying to do, we've released the lymph, and now we want to just move it across to the channels where your body can expel it. You actually would expel it this way. So we want to kind of think about moving the lymph this way so that it can fall into that channel and your body can naturally get rid of it. And I'm just going to reload with some eye cream now. I really want to make sure, down here we're going to use less pressure, so I really want to make sure to get a good coat so I have a nice glide. Now we're going to go back right into that tear duct, and we're going to start to release it downward. Just kind of use a gentle pull, a little bit of pressure. Again, you'll feel those pressure points. They're all the way down the nose, so you'll feel like little different places where the pressure point will sort of pop up. Right here, right underneath the eyeball, you'll feel when you can kind of give yourself just a nice press. And you'll feel that pressure start to release. I'm actually starting to loosen up a little bit too. And then over here, do the same thing on the other side. And you can feel right here underneath the eyes. And then just a few sweeps just across. You really don't want to pull on the eye area too much in this case. You just want to move any lymph that's been stagnant and just kind of brush it out of the skin. And then I like to give myself a little bit of a massage right here on the temples, which also helps to release some of that sinus pressure. And then massage those peptides and anti-aging products right there into where the crow's feet get, so we can make sure to really fight those wrinkles. Another thing that happens from squinting at people too much. And I like to just finish with a few sweeps right across. If you're feeling like you're getting a lot of sinus pressure, like in the cheeks, you can kind of feel it sitting behind your eyes. You might even want to sneak down the nose a little bit more. There's a lot of pressure points. If you find your cheekbone, you can kind of slide right underneath there, and that might even help a little bit too, to kind of get into these pressure points as well. Once you start moving it out, you kind of want to sweep it across the face. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video really helpful. Please let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions about your skin. And if you would like skin tips delivered directly to your inbox once a month, please sign up for my newsletter at www.practicalskintuition.com. I look forward to hearing from you soon.